Did you find yourself doing puzzles during quarantine? I- I'm not sure if I have ever noticed more finished puzzle pictures across Facebook than I have the last 6 months. Y- there's something that just feels good, fitting two right pieces together. The last few summers, we've spent time together with my wife's family, and invariably, puzzles come out. The random pieces are dumped out onto the table with little rhyme or reason, and you know each piece has its own unique shape, size, and colors. And over the course of many painstaking hours, a picture begins to emerge from the chaos. And it's such a satisfying feeling when that last piece finds its home, and perhaps nothing more frustrating than when the last piece is missing. Have you ever experienced that? Without each unique and perfect piece, the picture is simply incomplete. Scripture teaches us that we are not made to be alone, that we are actually made to fit together like the pieces of a puzzle, each with our own unique part to play. It is God's plan that we are all together now. And this is the theme of our 2021 stewardship campaign. You see, community is a gift given to us by God in order to magnify life's joys and to serve as a source of support in time of hardship. It takes each one of us, unique talents, abilities, shape, and size, to transform this community, to paint the picture that God has in store. For example, supporting another through the pandemic in virtual worship, Bible studies, providing food to those in need, and making masks for our first responders. In doing all of these things, we learned new ways to be community, socially distanced community. We learned that we are all together, even now. We've learned to adapt. And as we look towards the future, we know that every single piece will be critical. While our congregation is overflowing with faithful promise keepers, collectively fulfilling our estimates of giving, not passing a plate each week means that loose offerings have decreased. In response, we have set a goal of increasing the totals of our estimates of giving for 2021 by about 15%. This is a bold goal. And so we are inviting you to do one of two things. Perhaps you've given, but you've never filled out an estimate of giving before. If you weren't one of those nearly 300 families that filled out estimates of giving last year, we're inviting you to do that this year. And if you made a commitment in 2020, helping us to rise to the challenge, thank you. And join us again in 2021. Prayerfully consider how God is calling you towards a discipline of generosity, and perhaps God has blessed you with the ability to increase your commitment. We need your unique piece to complete the puzzle, showing your support for our collective mission to help paint a picture of God's grace, mercy, and love right here in Fort Lauderdale. You will find a link in this email and on the front page of the church app to do just that. In addition, we will be mailing those estimates of giving to you if you would prefer to do it that way. This week, as you prepare for worship, I think you will find it helpful to read Exodus chapter 32, verses 1 through 14. And we'll be looking together at the story of the golden calf, considering our own human tendencies to create gods of our own. I look forward to seeing what 2021 has in store for us, wondering what picture we'll paint together. And I look forward to seeing you in worship this Sunday. Be safe. Be well.